Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Back with another episode. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back with another episode of One Time for the Fan. I am your host, Jack Spade, checking in. Got my homie with me, Bodie 3000. Bodie, what is good, sir? I can't hear your audio, Bodie. You there?
Yeah. I muted myself.
Boy,
Another day.
I was about to.
You gotta
look, call AT&T like, what are y'all doing?
Run it back. No. Another day in paradise, man. I woke up this morning, the right side of the dirt. So I'm good.
So it's good. 4th of July week. 4th of July is tomorrow. You got any plans? Did you do anything this weekend, or you got something going on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm finna go to everybody's barbecue instead of plate. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go. Hey, who cooking? I'm pulling up. They ain't gonna know who that dude over there. Don't worry about me. Carry on. I'm gonna walk on out.
The cookout crasher.
Crash. I don't care what you call me. I got a plate.
You saw the picture I posted earlier, man. So I had my barbecue today.
I saw that, man.
Got to take care of some things tomorrow, so I don't have the opportunity to barbecue. But yeah, today before that rain or a little bit of rain hit, I was able to go ahead and get some stuff on the grill, some burgers, some links. You know what I mean? You know how it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Real tailgate style. Got a lot to talk about tonight on the episode of One Time for the Fan. Of course, we're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Subscribe to the channel. YouTube, One Time for the Fan. Let me get these banners out here.
Mm-hmm.
Bam! Get these banners out here. Shout out to everybody who's going to be in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's going to be viewing it later. Shout out to all of our subscribers.
Yeah,
gained a lot of subscribers.
Shout out if you come every week.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are.
Shout out to everybody who turned up with us.
It's lit.
One Time for the Fan. Once again, every Wednesday, every Sunday. Bodie, we'll go ahead and break the ice.
You extra loud this week. You got a new mic?
No, actually, this Yeti must be performing well with this trash ass Xfinity stuff going on right here. I don't know what's going on, but I feel
that thing amplified. You said,
is? Okay.
Bodie, my dang speaker almost broke over here.
Okay.
Yeah,
this Yeti, man. I like this Yeti, man. With the podcast, you're always looking for new things to help your setup. So I got to hit to the store real quick before the season starts. But this Yeti mic is perfect, man. I kind of.
I hear you, bro.
It's perfect.
I hear you breathing. I hear your back throat. I hear all that.
Shout out to Tim Riley, one of the admins from Dirty Bird Nation. I hope that I'm invited to the Falcons cookout. You're always invited to the Falcons cookout. Tim Riley, Dirty Bird Nation for life. Always, Tim. I'm going to break the ice here. Florida man. You ever hear stories about somebody who talk about somebody from Florida? They be like, Florida man.
Hey,
something
Florida
happened
man.
with somebody from Florida, like Florida man.
Because they do some crazy shit.
Well, got another story here for you. Coming out of Florida. David Emerson Proudfoot was arrested and is facing third-degree grand theft charges and obstruction by false information after he allegedly donned a Disney name tag and attempted to steal a Star Wars R2-D2 statue from Disney World up to $10,000. Florida man tried to steal a Star Wars R2-D2 statue, Bodie. So as we're sitting here in Atlanta preparing for the 4th of July weekend, somebody was down there in Florida trying to steal R2-D2 statue.
I have so many questions.
And of course he was captured. Guess.
I have so many questions. Like, where you gonna put in your living room, your man cave? Like, what, did you think? Did you really think you get away with it? Like, I have so many questions that like it probably take up half the show me asking questions about this Florida man.
So, a confused David was allegedly spotted
Confused.
pushing a cart while leaving the Swan and Dolphin Hotel.
Come on, man.
According to the news outlet, somebody said when they asked him, they said who David was. They replied he didn't work for Disney. Of course, he doesn't work for Disney. He's stealing R2D2 statue, man. Jesus Christ. Bodie, what would you do if you're at Disney World, right? You're with your family, and you see somebody clearly stealing R2's D2 statue from Star World or whatever, Star Wars World or whatever it is at Disney. What would you do, Bodie, if you saw somebody stealing R2D2 statue?
You know what I'd do? I'd look. I don't know if you know about the military, but I'd about face. Me and my whole family just turn around and go the other way. I'm out of here. You never know what crazy dudes like that got. Like you might start busting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some crazy stuff. That's crazy shit right there. So we just discreetly just turn around.
Yo.
And bouncing.
Shout out to the Tito's.
Might leave a damn cup.
David Proudfoot, what the hell are you doing, man?
That's crazy. Dude.
Messing up the summer. Out here stealing R2D2.
Crazy. You're a big fan. You're a big Star Wars fan.
He's got to be a Star Wars fan, or he's just trying to get some make a quick lick.
Yeah, like
you went through all that. How do you wake up and just say I'm going to put on this Disney outfit and go?
No, better
act like one of the employees and then get close to this R2D2 with a screwdriver and an Allen wrench.
How do you wake
him from his from wherever you are, guy? What the hell?
Better yet, how do you wake up and think you're gonna get away with that shit?
Shout out to Tim in the chat. Shout out to Tim Riley. Oh, got two Tims in the chat. He was captured. He has to be a Saints fan for doing something that crazy. Saints or a Panthers fan.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, crazy, bro.
Always here on One Time for the Fan. We're gonna break the ice, but we're here talking about Falcons football. Bodie. Talking Falcons football.
Always.
Guess what, Falcons fans? We signed somebody.
No,
signed a punter.
A punter.
A punter.
Yeah, I see.
Bradley Pinion released Dom Maggio. Falcons released Dom Maggio. So now we have Seth Vernon versus Bradley Pinion. Bradley Pinion. He's a Super Bowl winning punter though. He won the Super Bowl with the Bucks. 500 punts. 21,794 punting yards. Average punt is a 43. Longest punt is 65. Inside the 20, 173. So we got a little competition battle going on here, folks.
Yeah.
At punter. It would have been a little bit easier for Seth Vernon to probably make the roster against Dom Maggio because that was a real competition battle. But now that you have a veteran drafted in 2015, he's been around the league, played on three teams.
Well, this is the third team.
Yeah. Still a veteran, though. 7 years in? It's tough for Seth now. But as Falcon fans, if the Falcons want to go with a veteran punter, that's cool. But, Bodie, for you, how important is it to have, another sense of a veteran presence on the team, regardless if it's a punter? 7 years in the league. I mean, he has a Super Bowl with the Bucks. He seems to be a slightly better punter than Dom Maggio. So yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, like anywhere you can get a veteran on this team, on this young team, is a plus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need all, and plus we need all the comp we can get. We need all the competition we can get this year because, like I said, it's young cats. All these young cats, they hungry, but yeah, they need to be pushed. And then we need these vets to come in and be able to teach these young cats something. I mean, it's. I mean, I like it. I like it. I like to see stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you think it's a competition battle?
Yeah, I think
it's between the two. I mean,
I think so. I mean, they want to see what they got. I mean, there's a reason why. When I watched this guy was the Bucks punter. I don't know. We never saw him because they kept driving on us. If he was,
we saw him back in 2015, his rookie year. That was like a pretty, he had a pretty successful game against us. One of his season high averages was against the Falcons in his rookie year. But yeah, recently, with the Bucks driving on us, it's hard to say some of his impactful performances because the Bucks, beat us around a few times. But yeah,
that could be $1 million question on the game show. Who is the Bucks punter?
I don't think Bucks fans would have known that question.
Man, I don't even think they know. All I do know is I think they drafted Georgia's punter.
Recently they did, yeah. It was a Camarda.
Camarda, yeah.
Camarda, so, yeah.
Yeah, I see why the guy is on the market because Camarda's probably better than him, obviously.
Well, the Falcons, signed a punter, Falcons fans. So it's going to be another competition battle. That'll be interesting. We ain't got to break that down because I think we know who's going to be the winner of that. I mean, if healthy, it's probably going to be Pinion.
Probably, yeah.
But you're looking at the 53 and you're kind of getting your sense of, okay, punter, that's locked. Kicker, that's locked.
Yeah.
Certain positions, wide receiver 1, that's locked. So you're kind of getting certain positions locked in place.
We can figure it out most of it, but I like to be surprised. That means a player that we don't expect to make it has showed something.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't wait for training camp to start.
Training camp starts shortly too. We are in July now. So training camp is right around the corner, July 29th. One time for the fan, we will be there. It's going to be lit. Lisa Shepard, as long as he can help flip the field position, that works for me. That is true.
I mean, he been stuck around the league this long, so
yeah,
he's on.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times where the Falcons have, had their backs against the wall.
Yeah,
they're 4th and 11s or 4th and 15s. And you needed a punter that can get it out. His average punt is 65 yards, so it's fairly decent, especially if you can get a game like Seattle with the wind blowing. Hell, you might get that shit about 70, 75.
Yeah.
If he gets under it.
Not bad.
But I'm with another veteran. Shout out to the Falcons for signing another veteran. All right. Well, shout out to the punter. Who's getting the jersey? One time for the fan.
You get it.
I got the long snappers jersey. I had Josh Harris's jersey. So
yeah, he's actually good. And my partner knows Josh too. So yeah, I probably could have got a jersey too.
Josh is cool. The reason why I got the jersey is because he's cool. I've known him for a while. You know what I'm saying? From being at the Falcons games, home, away. Seeing him after the games too by the buses. Like, Josh is pretty cool, So once he got the Pro Bowl, I went ahead and got the jersey and he signed it too. So I was like, all right, bet. But then the Falcons traded him. So
yeah. That's usually what happens when you get jerseys. So yeah.
Tough, man.
Maybe we should hold off on that London jersey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with some of the throwbacks right now. Get some Sanders jerseys. I got some custom one time for the fans jerseys I'm start making too as well. Okay. It's tough to lock in on certain players. AJ, he's locked in. Grady, he's locked in. Jake Matthews, he's locked in. Hell, Chris Lindstrom, he's locked in. So those jerseys, buy them up.
Yeah.
But your Caleb McGarry's and your Matt Hennessy's and your Drew Dahlmans, just being real here, Falcons fans. Going to the chat before we hit the next segment. What's up, Bodie?
No, I was just saying, just waiting on those. Go ahead.
Tim Riley, he's a good punter and is our number 1 after he walked into the Falcons facility. We need that extra 5 yards. He has good hang time. Tim Riley. Oh, let me get this in. Tim Riley is correct. Hit the wrong button there.
I did look a little bit up. He leads all punters 2 years ago in net yards. Yeah.
I appreciate that because I didn't get too much detail into the punter. I'll tell you that. It's something to talk about. It's Falcons news. We're going to bring you Falcons news. Hell, that's the only thing that happened within the past couple of days. The damn punter, Maggio was cut. Pinion is signed. Shout out to the Falcons.
He's a big dude. Like dude's
He's
6'5".
6'5", right? 6'5".
Big dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the other guy. He's 6'5" too. Got some big punters.
Going to the next segment here, one time for the fan. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Subscribers going up on a Sunday. Subscribe to the channel, one time for the fan, YouTube. Drake London, Desmond Ritter. Falcons are on vacation, but there was a video that was posted recently on Drake London's Instagram. Drake London and Desmond Ritter working out.
You like to see it. You love to see it.
You love to see it, right?
You love to see it.
Falcon fans, from the pictures to rookie minicamp being in the same housing unit. Falcons vacation now. Training camp starts in a couple weeks. Some players are fishing. Some players with their family. Some players are doing their own individual camps. But Drake London and Desmond Ritter found some time to work together. So, Bodie.
As they should.
As they should. Question goes to you, sir. How important is it for your rookie quarterback and your rookie wide receiver to be working together weeks before a training camp in a situation where they don't have to be working together, you know? But how important is that to see your rookie quarterback and your rookie wide receiver still training and trying to develop in the summer?
As a fan, you know that they're serious. They came to work. They came to they want to make an impact and they want to get better. And they're not using this time to go get fat and drink beers and go party like a lot of people. That's a big deal. And to be out here trying to grind, put the work in, and show that you trying to do something is just you get cool points with me. Like you really you out here and you really trying to show yourself and you're trying to get better. There's nothing wrong with getting better. Like like that's the type of stuff that make the great players, like Kobe Bryant. That dude stayed in the gym, first one there, last one out. Like, you know, just getting better should make all of us as fans excited to just expect the best out of these cats. Like it's the rookie years. They're gonna have growing pains. If they have freaking MVP seasons out of rookie year, then that's like the best case scenario. But like you just love to see that, man. Like I said, you love to see it.
As I said with Desmond Ritter before and Drake London, the Falcons have been kind of pushing these little, hidden messages to you guys that Ritter is going to get his opportunity. London's going to already have his opportunity week one. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. But Ritter is going to get his opportunity to lead this team. It's not going to be like a couple games and then we get rid of him next year, go draft the quarterback first round. It's not. Yeah. It's going to be more of Ritter gets a chance to, give us I say 2 or 3 years here with the Atlanta Falcons before they make a decision to say, nah, he's not good or he's good enough. Let's give him another deal. Let's work with him. But to see him and Drake working weeks before a training camp is pretty cool because you need that type of bond between your rookie wide receiver and your rookie quarterback.
Yeah. And going back to Ritter, I mean, like, let some fans tell it. He'll be in by week 6. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're looking for. Like, and I don't like that mentality.
Yeah.
Like, you should want I know you want him to be the future, but you got to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? If Mariota ends up starting week 1, we rooting for him. We're not. He throw an incompletion. We like, Ritter. We shouldn't be in the audience doing that. But I mean, I just say, give Mariota the best chance he can, and hell, you see what goes from there. If he plays like doo-doo, then yeah, I'll probably be in there talking about some Ritter too. So, with
Falcons fans, on the first interception for Mariota, especially if it's early in the season, they will be calling for Ritter. If it's week 1, second series interception, the Ritter chance will start. Oh snap! The Ritter chance will start popping up.
Yeah,
in the 300 section, far 200 sections, you'll start hearing it.
Some drunk fans are gonna be yeah. But
there's gonna be a lot of drunk fans week 1. But
I probably one of them.
I'm too.
There you
Going to the next question for you here, Bodie. What do you think they're learning from each other, though? Drake and Ritter working together. They're going to be working together throughout this season, of course, going forward in their career. But right now, in the summer, private session. You know what I'm saying? Where they're out there in the football field, whether it's in California. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see where they were, but it was on Drake London's Instagram. But
Yeah.
what do you think they are learning from each other, seeing how they're getting some extra time together?
What better time to learn to gain chemistry and bond? Because I think bonding, dealing with being with the quarterback and the wide receiver together, just learning each other's tendencies, learning each other's movements, learning what to do when learning different type of things you should learn. The chemistry is important, and it starts in sessions like this, like not even team sessions. They're doing this on their own, like going out and just learning each other's eye movements, whatever. Maybe they got some little, I don't know, do this and I don't know, whatever. Like just little tendencies like that you learn from each other. And I think they both plan on being the future of this team. So learning each other sooner than later is the most prevalent. You know what I'm saying? So you can't beat chemistry and them two willing to take this time that ain't team oriented to do it on their own. It just shows how committed they are to being great.
And you're correct about that, because at this time, training camp starts in a couple weeks. We don't know how much time, that first team offense with Mariota, and because we're going to get to that. I'm thinking it's going to be Mariota. I'll talk about that very shortly. But the first team offense with Mariota, you don't know how many opportunities Ritter's going to get with that first team during training camp, especially with there being 3 games going forward. This season. Communication, hand signals, the head nods, the fakes, saying play calling,
all kind of mannerisms,
all type of different signals they're going to be learning. And the Falcons and Drake London and Desmond Ridder get a chance to do it early, right there at the private workout, where they don't have to have the running backs with them or the offensive linemen with them. They're just trying to work on their game and just get better. But I guarantee you, the little clip that you've seen from Drake London is just to get fans hyped. They did a lot more than that. They was out there for some time. So whatever they talked about, whatever they learned, who knows what they were going over, whether if it was basic drills or if it was something from the playbook, we don't know. But Falcons fans, you should be hyped to see Drake London and Desmond Ridder working out together in the summer when technically they don't have to.
They don't have to, yeah. I'm sure they studied the playbook. I'm sure they was getting stuff out in the playbook together or whatnot. And stuff like that, just to be better, just to be a better player for us.
Yeah. And young players too, coming out of college. This is the part where you want to show coaches that you want to give 110%. Now, for me, just seeing the clip, of course, that's content because there's nothing going on. The Falcons are on vacation. So when I seen the clip, I said, oh, yeah, Drake London and Desmond Ridder working out together right now? Perfect. We'll talk about that on Sunday too as well. But it's just something for Falcons fans to be excited because it was posted on his Instagram story. So if you're not following Drake London, you didn't get a chance to really see it. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's that quick for you. You know what I'm saying? So now fans hearing about it, they're like, wait a minute, hold on. Drake London and Desmond Ridder, they were what? They were working out.
Yeah.
Private workout session. Drake posted the video with just, Desmond throwing the pass. Looked like a fade route. And Drake, once again, like he always does, he's jumping up like 20,000 feet in the air in the damn clouds, catching the ball. Yeah. But it's just something that you'll probably see this season. That same post fade. That same thing they worked on in the summer. Like, hey, remember we talked about in the summer? I bet we're going to run that same shit. Hey, that cornerback you've been beating. How many yards you got right now? 100? How many receptions? 12? I got you.
I'm going to get you 100 more.
I get you 100 more. Because they build that communication. They build that trust factor.
Yeah.
Falcons fans.
That's the thing.
It's the trust factor, right, buddy?
Absolutely. You got to know, okay, well, I know he can do this. I know I can throw that ball right here, and he going to go do this. And it's just different things like that. Yeah, they building a trust factor. Absolutely.
Going over here to the chat, they claim Marcus is way ahead, but if it's come close and out of training camp, I'm going with the rookie. Dave, we'll talk about that just a second. Talk about Marcus Mariota shortly. Was this a Drake London story or post on IG? It was posted on his IG, his story. The quick story. I had to go back to see if it's on his page, but it was posted on his story. So some Falcons fans quickly got it, shared it, put it on Twitter. Bam! Yeah. Content.
Yeah, you can find it. It's probably on Twitter.
But it's good to see those two working out together, you know? Bring all the rookies. Remember Matt used to bring all the players together and go like some area, you know, he used to take the wide receiver group and go hang out somewhere in like California or Texas or somewhere and, you know, do like a quick 2 or 3 days together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Matt was dedicated. Definitely so.
It definitely wasn't no hour session. Not with no rookie quarterback and no rookie wide receiver. You're going to be out there working for about 5-6 hours.
Yeah, they did something. They definitely did.
Falcon fans, get hype.
Love it.
Get hype, Falcons fans. Heading to the next segment here. One time for the fan. What is a reasonable TD expectation for Pitts this season? Shout out to Lisa Shepard, too. Lisa, you just did a interview with Tori McElhaney. I believe her name is. McElhaney. From the Atlanta Falcons. One of the journalists. Shout out to Lisa. I see you, girl.
Yeah. You want me to tell? I said it last week. I think it was last week what I said about Pitts' touchdowns. I said about 6 or 7. That's just me being generous. I want him to get 10, but I did say about 6 or 7 last week that I expect him to get at least 6 or 7.
For Pitts,
I'm
up there between between 5 and 10 because the offense is going to be a little bit more than what people are expecting. Yeah. You know, you're looking at a team that's going to stretch the ball down the field. The route running, the separation, the play calling. Let's trust that everything's on point. Every play is not going to work, Falcons fans. You're not going to get a green check mark every play. But I think the plays that you're going to execute that put you in a position last season to get those wins, to be one win away from the playoffs, I think they'll have an opportunity to execute more to get an opportunity to score more in the red zone. San Francisco game on the goal line when we got the fumble on kickoff and we couldn't score, it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think the offense this year, you have weapons now on your goal line, your red zone, different threats.
Plenty
that we have spoke about here on One Time for the Fan. I think the offense is going to open up more. Strategy is going to be a little bit better. So Pitts now, anywhere between 5 to 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which is good. You said 6, 7, right, Bodie?
6 to 8? 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
That's pretty fair.
For more, of course.
That's pretty fair, and that's much.
No less than 5.
Yeah,
no less than 5.
Yeah, the situation with Pitts this year is much different because look at the Falcons' offense last year after Ridley left, and they knew it was Gage, Sharp, Zacchaeus, Blake, whoever they threw out there, Patterson, Pitts. They try to run those special plays every now and then. This year is a little bit different. You have to watch Drake London, regardless if he's a rookie.
Yeah,
you have. There's a reason why we selected him at 8. You got to watch him. You got to watch Pitts.
Best receiver in the
draft. You got to watch Pitts. From his having a sleeper self last season, 1,000 yards. Even with the 1 touchdown, 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Patterson. You got to watch Patterson now.
You definitely got to watch Patterson.
Backfield or when he's over there playing in the slot. Or wherever he's lined up.
Out, slot, backfield.
Bodie's breakdown a couple weeks ago. Brian Edwards. You got to watch him too.
You got to, because that's talent. Brian Edwards is just, I hope everybody realize, Brian Edwards is not just a guy.
Yeah.
This dude has talent. His first round talent at that. So he's only 23 or 24. He's a young buck. So you got to watch my guy. Got to watch him.
Heading to the chat here. Ice Cold Wolf. Peace and blessings. Ice Cold.
Ice Cold. What's going on, dog?
Getting ready to head to the next segment. One time for the fans. Subscribe on YouTube. Matt would have the players practicing in Manhattan Beach, California. That's true. They were somewhere practicing. I know Julio, a couple other players, Sanu. I remember that time Matt was doing that, Real veteran Matt was. Matt was a leader.
Vacation, practice, vacation.
Yeah. Matt was a leader.
All that is.
You're welcome, Miss Shepard. Getting ready to get to the next segment here. Shout out to Dave.
Peace,
Going to the
Dave.
next segment shortly. I'm not going to lie. Every time I watch Drake on those 50 balls, I cringe. It is true. Dude hits the ground awfully hard. Yeah, there was a couple highlights I was watching him from college, and I was like, man, this dude loves to jump on, boy. That boy trying to go TO on that thing, boy.
Buddy played basketball, but they gonna teach him how to land the correct way. He landing like a dang bag of ice or something. Like, you gotta do better.
There's gonna be some plays this season, Falcon fans, where you remember Julio when he was young. He did some explosive plays. You guys remember that. The Colts game when he caught the pass over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Packers game as well when he went crazy. The Carolina Panthers game when he had that record-setting game. I mean, wide receivers would make some incredible catches. Some real, bone-cringing catches as well. But let's hope that Drake London understands that, look, there's some guys that understand that they will take your legs out from under you. You jumping around like that on purpose. So hopefully Mariota Ritter, let's get the ball in the zone and not, too much over the top. Of course, red zone, I can see them doing it a lot, though.
Yeah.
Because it's too much mismatch out there. We're going to talk about some of the mismatches Drake London's going to have this season. And a couple more episodes at one time for the fan coming up later this season. There's a couple 5'9", 5'10" cornerbacks that doesn't have the vertical of Drake London. Yeah. They ain't getting up nowhere near Drake London. So that safety's coming over to help. We ain't talk about that yet, Falcons fans. We're just trying to keep, the fan base calm and cool until the season starts. Now, this shit about to get crazy in a minute.
Yeah. Drake a big dude. 6'5", 230.
230, yeah.
230. So, yeah. I mean, it helps to have muscle that they could obtain and hold up like that.
Shout out to Dave in the chat. Lisa was fantastic. That is true. Have y'all seen that story circling saying the Falcons could be landing a spot for Julio? Oh, God.
You know what?
The rumor report is heading out there.
People love this clickbaity. They love it. Julio ain't coming back. He's not coming back.
And let me tell you something. If Julio comes back to the Falcons,
he's not.
Boy, you got to sign every one of these jerseys that I got when the Falcons released them jerseys and you got traded, man, because that's a waste of my money right now. I'm still very upset about that.
I was so mad. I had just bought his jersey, then he got traded. Yeah, that's tough. I'm going to keep it, though, because my name is Jones, too.
Well, you can't beat that.
So,
you can't beat that.
Damn straight. My jersey now.
If Julio does come back to the Falcons, it'll be something very interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Highly doubt it.
I don't think it's going to happen, but let's just say it does. Dun, dun, dun.
People love a good story. Easy to say, oh, he's a free agent. Oh, the Falcons need for receiver help. Well, we don't need that much help. You know Jesus Christ.
They said the Falcons. Julio. I think they said the Falcons, Cowboys, or Dolphins.
Dolphins, no.
Something. CBS
Cowboys, they pick up everybody's trash. I mean, Julio ain't trash. Hey, he just broken down. He older. Okay.
Lisa Shepard, Julio not coming back. We need to get to this next segment here. We are going to hit up the chat here shortly. We did talk about some of the offense and some of the players that could help this offense get better to score some more points, win some more games. Hopefully not get into those fourth down situations where, you're behind, 6 points with 2 minutes left to go. Hopefully you're ahead in those situations where your defense is on the field, getting ready to close the game out. But Arthur Smith, right? So there's a Falcons fan who made a post the other day on my timeline. I'm not going to call the Falcons fan out, but he's a Falcons fan. And he said, if Arthur Smith doesn't make it to the playoffs this season, he should be fired. And so it got me thinking. Content. Damn right. Because we're going to talk about it here on One Time for the Fan.
Yeah.
Is Arthur Smith on the hot seat in year 2, Bodie? I don't think he's on the hot seat. A lot more coaches in the NFL are on the hot seat before Arthur Smith. I think Arthur has 3 to 5 years.
3 at least. 3 to 5. That sounds good.
The first season's a wash. Right?
Yeah, this season's a wash.
Technically, it is. You're part of this whole rebuild. You're not going to rebuild to bring in another coach next year.
No,
to take over and then rebuild again.
yeah, that makes no sense.
This is a long-term plan here
Yeah,
with the coaching. You
he'll
understand,
be
Falcons
here.
fans? This is no Bobby Petrino move.
Yeah. Look, you messed me up with that one. That
Uh,
that clown. I can call him
uh,
trash.
Bodie,
But yeah,
should Arthur Smith? Yeah, should he be worried? Talk to me, man.
man, I'm here to educate. No, man, nah, not at all. Like this season, if we go 2 and whatever, he ain't on no hot seat. He won't be fired. None of that. I mean, it's to be expected. This is a very young team.
Mm-hmm.
It's you got some pups. We got Similac in breaths on the team. This whole damn defense is porn with Similac. Just build, it's a baby. What are pacifiers?
We
Like
lit.
you gotta get these cats time. Like
Yeah.
we got young cats. We don't. You got a damn near new team. You want to be real? We got a new quarterback, new running back, new receivers, and same old line. Just about. Defense line has been torn down and brought back to life with potential instead of trash. I call them trash. They trash. All the dudes we cut trash. Fowler means on bye. But and then we got young linebackers. We lost some cats, and we got some young cats at linebacker. We got a young secondary, except yeah, everybody's young except Hayward. I mean, we got
Harris,
some
but Harris won't be here after this season.
Yeah, Harris. Yeah, Harris is he's a vet. He's a vet to help everybody else out. But yeah, if we go 2 and whatever this season, he should not. No, hot seat is not nowhere near this team right now. I could think about 5 or 6 other coaches that are on the damn hot seat right now, other than us. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like we're some babies.
Falcon fans, I guarantee you that if the rebuild was talked about during, let's be real here, Falcons fans. Let's talk about like Arthur Blank and like business. You're sitting in the meetings, everybody. You're looking for the general manager, looking for a head coach. You think he told Arthur Smith, okay, look, we'll give you 2 years here. You rebuild the team. Matt's probably going to get ready to get up out of here. We'll draft the quarterback, draft the rookie wide receiver, and then we'll fire you. It's not going to happen. This is like a long-term deal. Like, hey, look, you can rebuild this team between 3 and 5 years.
Absolutely.
I said the Falcons are building it. Don't forget that cap space too for next season. Arthur's going to be put in a very good situation with Terry.
Oh, man.
1 win away from the playoffs last season with a veteran quarterback, an offensive line who was probably last in the league, a defense who was, once again, back of the pack in the league, wide receiving core that you would trade on Madden in a heartbeat and you create some players to play wide receiver versus that receiving core last season.
Yeah, it's ugly.
But for the Falcons, with Arthur Smith, Terry Fontenot, this is the long-term plan, Falcons fans. Get ready to see Terry next year and the year after that. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to try to keep Arthur as long as they possibly can going forward. Within the next 3 to 5 years, he will be here as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Easily. Yeah.
There's not going to be a rebuild of this quarterback situation with Desmond Ridder and Drake London. They got rid of Matt. Julio's gone. And then Arthur Smith is gone after this season as new coach next year. It's not happening. And there is no quarterback next year, Falcons fans, first round in the draft. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening. That you think Desmond Ridder is going to get 2 games this season or 4 games this season, and the Falcons are going to say, no, we're going to use that first round pick and get a quarterback. Your first round pick plays on the field week 1. And that looks really ridiculous if you're going to go draft a quarterback to compete, who Mariota will still be under contract. Ridder will still be there. And then bringing a rookie quarterback? Oh, that's besides the point.
Yeah, I was say that's hypotheticals. I don't like talk hypotheticals.
Yeah, we're going far down the line. But Arthur Smith,
if we go 2 and 14 or whatever, then and we get the first pick, then that's another discussion.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
Arthur Smith, shout to Boo Man, man. Boo Man won't be able to make it. He'll be back probably this week. But Arthur Smith will be here for a while. So yeah, Bodie, Arthur Smith shouldn't be worried this season, right?
Absolutely not. He's not a worry at all. Only thing he's doing is his job to make everybody better and just Just man, nothing to worry about. Man. Don't even. Nope.
Heading over here to the chat before we get to the next segment. Love talking Falcons football with everybody, man. Love talking with y'all. Hey, fellas, Joseph and Shauna want to know who y'all think going to be the front seven with Grady. The back end, I think, is a lock with Terrell, Hayward, Grant, and Hawkins. What y'all think? Oh, I got to break down this starting. This 11, huh? I mean, we know it's going to be Hayward.
Yeah. The back, like you said, the back end's a lot. Those
Terrell,
four.
Hayward, Grant, Hawkins.
Yep.
Middle linebacker. If it's not Dion going into week one, it's probably
might be Troy, bro. Or no, Evans. Evans and Troy. We might have two.
Troy and Mackay.
Mackay, you think so?
Troy and Mackay Walker. I don't know who wears the green cap. Lorenzo Carter. Here's the situation. Are they going to play? What's that guy from the number 92? Abe Ojambe?
Ojambe. Yeah. I can't think his name.
I wouldn't want to start him week one. I hope Dr. Arnold is on there.
I hope is Lorenzo on one side and Dr. Arnold.
Dr. Arnold on the other side.
Yeah.
Mackay Walker, Troy Anderson in the middle. Grady, it looks like probably Marlon Davidson. And I'm hoping the Falcons sign another edge rusher. Because right now, unless Abe is lining up on the line, or they're running that big package where it's Grady and Anthony Rush and Marlon Davidson.
Yeah.
There's still some pass rushers, Falcons.
They
out there. Go spend a couple dollars. You got some money.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's the only part of my front seven I'm looking at. Like the Falcons got to sign a veteran pass rusher just to complete. You're doing 1-year deals and you got some good veteran pass rushers waiting on the couch, man. Go sign them.
I will say it's gonna be some competition in the linebacker spot with Troy Anderson, who's going to get on the field. I don't know if he's going to start.
Nick Kowalski too.
And Kowalski, I think Kowalski's more of a backup. It's kind of tough to talk it right now, but we will once the cuts start making and the actual preseason games get played and stuff. I mean, we got even Rashad Evans, a former first-round draft pick.
He'll be playing middle linebacker too as well.
He could get in the starting mix. You never know. Like it's just because he knows Dean Peace's system. So, I mean, he has a leg up. So
we talked about this before. We will wait till that 53 drops, but I think when you come to certain positions, you kind of know who your lock is at some spots.
Yeah,
you know your cornerback 1. You know your CB 2. You know your safety 1. You know your safety 2. Middle linebackers, the linebacker position group is crazy. You know your tackles, Grady. You know Grady's there. But outside of him, is it Vincent Taylor? Is it Anthony Rush? We don't know what the situation is. But Falcons fans, we will talk about that once the 53 drops. Training camp is around the corner, so you best believe there's going to be some depth charts coming up between July the 3rd. Within a month, we're going to get a depth chart.
We're breaking it down. And we're going
to break it down here on One Time for the Fan. We're going to the chat. Shout out to Lisa. I'm laughing with you. Julio not coming back. We know that.
Nah.
And if he does, you got to sign these jerseys.
Hey, he gonna come back as a strength and conditioning coach. Maybe not. Now let me stop. No, I shouldn't have said strength and conditioning because his strength
and condition going through the last couple years of his season wasn't
anyway.
That's Steve Bodie that would teach him how to land. That is true.
Yes, absolutely.
That is true. You got to have a really good wide receivers coach too. I think it's TJ Yates.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. He moved from the quarterbacks coach, I think, to the wide receivers coach.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of them.
You're not lying. I remember seeing that. I was like, TJ Yates. You mean the backup?
Should bring back like Roddy. They got Harry out there helping him out, but they should bring like Roddy back.
They should. Yeah. Roddy be around.
Fired after a year or two? No. Yeah, Falcons fans talk, Lisa. So I figured we'll just bring it to the platform. Arthur Smith is not on the hot seat. He is definitely not on the hot seat. But, of course, when Falcon fans get in these groups, Lisa, they love to chat.
Yeah. And someone we just got to bring back to earth. You know what I'm saying? We love them all, though. We gonna just peep game.
Going to the next segment here shortly. Going to finishing in the chat. As much as I can respect Julio and Calvin, there should be no looking back. Dave,
I ain't looking back.
take your Julio and Calvin jerseys and get like one of them old wooden treasure boxes. The ones the ones you see on like Jumanji when they open up in the attic, like 30 years later with the cobwebs on it.
Cobwebs.
And buried in the backyard. It's not happening. Same with Matty Ice, man. It's sad, man, to see some of these, great players for the Falcons no longer here. But guess what? The boat keeps going.
Keeps paddling.
Tires keep rolling on the vehicle.
Yes, sir. Keep moving.
Coach Smith should be fired. It's totally unfair. Dave?
Absolutely. Too early. It's too early.
One thing I would say earlier about Coach Smith is that he has the temperament for the job, but X's and O's are the bottom line. That is true. And Arthur Smith, is looking for a coach. Oh, shit. Almost tore my foot off right there, boy. Gosh.
It hurt, boy. Dog.
Almost tore my foot off.
That big corn back there. Thing hurt.
X's and O's is the bottom line. You're right about that, Dave. I'm curious, has any other Falcons content creators reached out to you guys? Yep. We got a couple more shows coming up, man. Oh, Dave, I'm telling you, Dave, I can't fast forward the time, man. I just can't fast forward the time. But yes, of course, a couple more content creators we have spoken with as well. And we're going to be doing some co-streams coming up too as well. We'll be speaking to other Falcons podcasts because Bodie, we're cool with, a lot of Falcons fans. We don't have no problem with nobody. Anybody who's doing a podcast, we salute you. We respect that. Yeah. If you think the Falcons are going to win this year, or if you think the Falcons are going to lose this year, that's your opinion.
Exactly. I would love to respectfully debate with a lot of these cats. I would love it.
It's not a problem.
Friendly debate.
You're a Falcons fan. I'm a Falcons fan. At the end of the day, when the Falcons win the Super Bowl and we have the parade, we all should be out there celebrating.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hope you're not putting up podcasts hating that the Falcons, look at them marching down Peak Street. They shouldn't be wearing your damn Falcons hat and your Falcons jersey, looking like a damn fool.
Yeah, we're on the same side, baby. Same side.
We're on the same side. But yes, Dave, we have some co-streams coming up soon with some other content creators. Ron Thomas, who reached out to me, who would like to be on the show soon. We need to sign Justin Houston. He's sitting at the house.
Man.
Price is right. Falcons got the money. They can bring him in. Will they? We don't know, Falcons fans.
I don't know, man.
But we talked about Falcons signing a punter, releasing Don Maggio. Drake London working with Desmond Ridder, private workouts right now, a couple weeks before training camp. Arthur Smith is not on the hot seat. So to the Falcon fan who made that post and got upset, as some of the comments, Arthur Smith is not on the hot seat.
We got back.
But go ahead, Bodie.
I would say, whoever that was, we got your back, dog. Don't worry about it.
Falcon fans, boy, when you gotta be careful when you post your opinion in some of these groups. They will rip you apart coming in with that bullshit.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of them want us to tank. A lot of them think we suck and they want us to tank. But you a fan, like, pick your side. You want us to win? I don't know. That's a thin line. I don't know.
I think Roddy will eventually get a front office gig if he wants it. That'd be pretty cool.
I want to see Roddy around. He's one of my favorite Falcons ever.
That's Roddy. What the Falcons need, a former Falcon to literally be with the team for a very long time, whether it's front office or on the field.
Seems like that's what Harry Douglas is trying to do, actually with the team. So,
shout to Harry Douglas, shout to Roddy White.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Shepard, going to the next segment here shortly. It's cool seeing all the Falcons content out here. It is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people. Lisa, you're on a network of Falcons fans who do some pretty cool content. Shout out to you guys as well. Anytime you guys would like to link up and do, a co-stream and just talk about the Falcons, let's link up and talk about the Falcons. That's all it's about. Shout out to Big Country, also with his podcast too as well. Shout out to Grim and them over there at Pound for Pound ATL. There's a lot of content creators out here who's doing some stuff for the Falcons. A lot of y'all. So shout out to y'all. We want to get to the next segment. We have an hour here on the show. Terry Fontenot, a couple weeks ago at OTA, spoke about the stadium being a hostile environment.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Remember, this is Terry coming from them dirty boys down there, them swamp boys down there, and
Them swamp bats, them streets, them
and
stank
it's
streets.
tough. It's tough when we're on the podcast. I got some names for you. I ain't gonna say too much. Shout out to Eric Parker jumping in.
Yeah.
Terry's coming from an organization where his fan base, and you will see it in December when we go down there, Bodie, for the game.
Can't wait.
They get pretty loud in that stadium.
Mm.
Seattle gets pretty loud in that stadium. A lot of teams in the NFL get loud to a point where it can disrupt the game.
Mm-hmm.
All starts, communication. I can't hear. We've heard it before. We've seen it before. A team has to be very good knowing that, okay, we can be good on the field. Okay, we practice well, we prepared well, we planned well. But did you hear how loud it is in that damn Superdome?
Yeah.
Did you hear how loud it is in the Seahawks Stadium? You got to be prepared for that. And if you're not ready on the field, it can mess you up big time. So, Bodie, Terry, talking about hostile environments, how the Benz needs to become a hostile environment. What do you think fans need to do to help the Benz get to become more of that environment where away fans will come in here, away teams will come in here and say, hey, them boys in Atlanta, they get loud now. Do you think the Falcons can get that back, or is it just all about winning here for people to show up and start getting loud?
Yeah, it's tough to say. A lot of these hostile environments out here, most of these, stinky town, swamp bat city. Anyway, but
shout out to the crab cakes.
Yeah, shout out to Gumbo. Mostly it's winning is a part of it. When you're winning, you're a fan. All of a sudden, we wrong here. I'm gonna tell you, I don't watch a lot of Braves baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but when they were smacking folks in the goddamn playoffs,
that shit was loud as hell in there.
It was loud.
Yeah,
folks showed up. I even put my Braves hat on, like let's go. Most people gravitate to winning cultures. That's what Seattle is. I want to say the Cowboys, they got Super Bowls in the 90s. Folks still hanging on to that, but they got Super Bowls. Who can we take that from? I guess the Bucks are loud, but them swamp bats down there, they loud as shit. From what I hear, they loud. Like those are winning cultures. They've won there, and people hold on to it. We get one, we're gonna have more fans. It's just a mind thing. I think it's like a mindset of winning. We've been close to winning. We haven't got the big one yet.
When we do, it's just gonna be crazy out here.
Oh yeah,
probably gonna be the biggest parade. And
I cannot.
Oh man,
wait.
Shout out to the Falcons fans gonna show up to the parade when we win it. Go ahead, Bodie.
I know, and shout out to the ones who don't show up until we start winning. But anyway, yeah, man, that's the mentality we need to have. I mean, we still got our diehards and we still got our cats who show up, but like once we start winning and known for winning, you got those organizations that been winning seasons year in and year out. We'd have had some doo-doo seasons for a while now. So it's not always been winning here. I think that has a mindset for it, but I think you got to be excited about this new regime and everything is bringing in and a lot of fans, I can't tell fans how to fan, but
shout out to one time for the fan. We can't tell fans how to fan.
They tell fans how to fan. Put that shit on a t-shirt. No.
Print it. But
yeah, I mean, we just really gotta. We want that. I want that dome to be crazy, a crazy atmosphere. I want it to be, but you can't put a. Only thing I could think of is that us doing it, us putting it here out on our platform, and just radiating that energy.
Yeah,
it should be infectious. When folks see us excited like this, they want to go play. They want to go to the games. Want to get loud and stuff. So it's a collective effort for the fans. And I think it starts with a winning culture, but we gotta think ahead.
That's true. One time for the fan every Sunday, every Wednesday, 8:00. With the hostile environment, right? Falcons fans, I didn't travel to a lot of cities. Okay, in the past, I done been to a lot of stadiums, and a lot of teams wasn't winning like how they are now.
Yeah.
And their stadium was packed and loud.
Mm.
I remember going to Tennessee before Derrick Henry.
Mm.
They had Tyler Lewin. I think he was out there, but that was the only player that was big out there. Everybody else, I think Mariota was their quarterback when I went out there that year. But otherwise than that, their fan base was there loud. The Cleveland game that I went to a couple years ago, when they had Chubb and Baker,
yeah,
they had a losing record. But them fans was still there tailgating. That stadium was loud as hell, and it was I think it was October. It was cold as hell out there, but them fans were out there loud as hell.
Them dog pounds show up. I will say that. And shout out to them cities, man. When y'all ain't won nothing, and y'all still show up. Like I'm really trying to get there. I'm really trying to get that to Atlanta. I really hope that be us.
Falcon fans, I really do hope that y'all look this season and hear what Terry's saying about the hostile environment, and to understand that week 1 starts your opportunity to make it a hostile environment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying go out there and just start beating up people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, when it comes to second down and long and third down, you shouldn't have to wait. You shouldn't have to let somebody come tell you to stand up and get loud.
Yeah,
this is your opportunity to legitly get loud.
Yeah.
As loud as you want. Slap on them seats. Get loud. Stand up. Tell the people, get loud. Because it does affect the game sometimes. I've told you, Bodie, on the sideline, I have said things where players will turn and say, who the hell is this guy? You feel what I'm saying? So there's opportunities, Falcon fans, where you don't have to wait till somebody stands up and throw their hands up on third down. You should know what's going on. Get off your phones.
Yeah.
And get into the game.
Exactly. Let's change the narrative.
We need y'all now. You gotta get loud. Hostile environment starts with us.
Change the narrative this season, bro. Let's change it. Because I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be loud, and I'm not gonna have a voice for Monday. And my day job requires me to talk. I'm gonna be like going to folks and be like, because I ain't gonna have no voice.
That's one thing about a Falcons fan I must say I enjoy. Losing your damn voice because you went to the game last night and you were screaming your damn head off.
Yes. Let's change the narrative this season.
Let's do that, Falcons fans. Come on now. We got to get loud. Hey, Falcon fans, pass the word around. Get loud on third down. Get loud on third down. Get loud on second down. Don't wait. Hell, get loud when they punt it.
Yeah. Make them mess it up. Make them drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Get back to the time when the quarterback used to tell y'all to, damn, calm down. Our quarterback.
Yeah.
On offense is telling y'all, calm down. Shit.
Please, yes.
Those were the good days when you were like, hey, it's too damn loud in here on offense. They can't even hear. We can do that, Falcons fans. Let's light that Benz up this season. Hostile environment. Change the narrative. Terry wants hostile environment. Falcon fans, let's give it. Let's show these Saints week 1 it's a hostile environment, because they're ready for us when we come down there week 14, whatever, 11, whatever. They're ready for us.
Yeah.
They do it every year. But we have to show the NFL that, hey, the Falcons wasn't a loud fan base a long time ago, but hell, they ass showing up now. It don't have to be about winning. Get some goddamn alcohol in your system. Do whatever you got to do. Yeah. I don't care.
It shouldn't have got to the point.
Your favorite playlist. I don't care.
It shouldn't have got to the point. I'm keeping it real. Like I said, I keep keeping it real. Shouldn't have got to the point where we was pumping effing
stadium music
into the damn man. When I found out they was pumping crowd noise because we can't get loud.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. I'm like, pumping crowd noise. Is it really that not live in there? Is it really that dead in there? I'm saying, like, shout out to Atlanta United, but we should be louder than them at games. We should be pumping crowd noise. That shit pissed me off. We got in trouble for that because it ain't loud enough. That's crazy. Insane. Get loud.
Shout out to
Change
everybody in the chat, man. Y'all going
Change
crazy.
the
But
narrative.
yeah, the hostile
Change the
environment is
narrative.
big, Bodie. Tell them about it, man.
Change the narrative.
Change the narrative, Falcon fans. We can do it. We have to do it. It starts with us. It starts with us. Tanking is crazy. I'm not paying for season tickets for the team to lose.
Exactly.
Lisa, I'm with you. I didn't pay that damn money for us to damn lose, but I'm still paying it. I'm still paying
Where's
it.
my Teddy Wood tank?
Shout out to Joseph Avery. Who would y'all consider to sign to help? Who would y'all consider we signed to help on the edge? I think our GM and head coach did a great job in the draft. Justin Houston is a name that comes to mind. Trey Flowers is another name that comes to mind. Still a couple names on the board that you can pick up that could help this defensive line. It's very much so possible. Going to the hostile environment, Lisa Shepard said, the Dirty Bird's Nest is an effort to that end. The Dirty Bird's Nest, I love it. Love the idea. It's creative. Get loud. Tigger, Pastor Troy, play the songs, do the push-ups on the touchdowns. Perfect. Love it. Yeah. The whole stadium got to get that vibe.
Yeah.
Not just the Dirty Bird's Nest because, they're season ticket holders and they have to get loud. That's their job. Yeah. We need the whole stadium to get loud. When Atlanta United does it, and shout out to Atlanta United.
Shout out.
Did a very good job bringing that presence to Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta United fans who are Falcons fans.
I mean, do we need a stake to hit in the ground too? Maybe, I mean, what the hell? Like,
we bringing that, we blowing that train horn before the game, but if we have to do a stake too, we'll do it.
Shit, you need a nail, you need a coffin. We can smack the coffin every game. I don't know shit.
Hostile environments on third down. Make the lights flash red and black. Let the other team be like, what the hell going on in here? Like, yeah, it's about to get crazy. It's fourth quarter. That's what we do down here. Niggas had to add some new things, some new flavor to get some people, more riled up. I understand the chants are trying to, get the fans involved, and the team is trying to win. They have to make the plays to get the fans, more hype. But fans, you can do this. You don't have to worry about what's on the field. Get loud, man. Just get loud just because.
Yeah, don't be bougie. The Falcon game ain't trying to be bougie, bro. I'm here to tell you.
Shout out to LaMarcus Boyd checking in from Arizona. The stadium's too legit. It keeps the fans out of their seats. If the fans are not in their seats, they cannot get loud or rise up. Facts. Shout out to LaMarcus. Going back to the chat, we got one more segment here before we wrap up. We just hit the hour mark. We probably got like 10 more minutes. Bo, you good for 10 more minutes? 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
Check my Palm Pilot.
Talking about the Braves a couple minutes ago. Shout out to Lisa Shepard. Truest is a vibe. The chance to chop. I love it. Shout out to the Braves. Shout out to all the Braves fans, everybody out there.
We're going to hit on the Braves game.
Yeah, we're going to hit the Braves game too. They got the Mets series coming up. I can get some tickets for that. I guess made a post about all the new diehard Braves fans. Eric, I'm definitely going to go check that out. There's a lot of new diehard Braves fans.
They're out here. That's something.
The Braves lost today.
New diehard fans. That's weird.
We need to trade Dansby. I've been telling you this for 5 years.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, snap.
We're
going to the next segment about Marcus Mariota, if he's the starter week 1. When we win the Super Bowl finally, I'm going to remember all those fair weather fans. Lisa, I forget them. The Browns went 0-16, and they had a parade, and they had people showing up too.
That's crazy. You know what? I didn't even know that.
They did.
That is insane.
They did.
That's the fandom. Dang, where we got some work to do.
One time for the fan every Wednesday, every Sunday. If you're here in the chat right now, hit that subscribe button. Go to YouTube, hit the subscribe. We're almost at 100 subscribers. We're almost there. Always hate on the Aints. Never liked them, even when they weren't good. For me, the biggest rival, if we don't beat nobody else, got to beat the Aints 2 times. Go Falcons. It starts week 1, Joseph. You beat the Aints. You start off week 1. You got your first winning record in 4 years. That's crazy. But it's something to go into week 2 with because the odds are really against you there. You could get your teeth kicked in. You don't prepare properly against the Super Bowl team. We're hoping the Super Bowl hangover lasts long for the Rams because week 2, you're catching a fresh Rams team. But they got the Bills week 1. And the Bills ain't going to come in there and let no team just, it ain't going to be no easy game. Ain't no 17-3.
Yeah. Hopefully they get beat down by the Bills.
It's going to be a tough-ass game, probably like 35-42, something that, Roger Goodell knew what they were doing when they put that schedule together.
It's a great.
I just hope that they would have put the Saints Falcons at prime time, 8:00. It's a much bigger rivalry than you'd expected.
Yeah, but they hate on us, so we ain't getting primetime games until we have a winning season.
That one that we have this season is the Amazon Thursday night game against Carolina. One time for the fan. Bodie, you'll be there. You're coming up there with me, right?
Yes.
So we will be there one time for the fan at the Falcons Carolina game. The season opener is going to be lit. Lisa is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Tailgate Party Committee has the big tailgate. Don't forget about tailgatepartycommittee.com. Check one time for the fan page. They have a big tailgate for the Falcons and Saints game week 1 at the Benz. I really want us to win week 1. Not trying to hear the Aints gloat for 3 months. They drive up here. They book the hotels. They, show up to your tailgate, eating your damn food, criticizing the lemon pepper chicken wings.
Talking shit.
And then, they sneak out there with some lucky-ass win with Jameis sorry ass at quarterback.
That'd be the
We
worst
hope that
thing.
doesn't happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Falcons going to sneak away with a win this game.
Hopefully smack them.
Should be. Braves fans too loud. Chop on. Shout out to Eric Parker. Braves lost today, but that's all right. They'll be all right. They're literally they're 2.5 games behind the Mets or something like that. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we got them. I got a Mets fan. He's in here. He's talking shit to me right now because Atlanta United played to a draw today. They did. They had 2 chances. They came back. It was 1-0. Then they tied it 1-1. Then it was 2-1. They came back and tied it 2-2. We came back not to win, but we'll take the point. Hey, 1 point is better than no points, Lisa. Trust me. I play.
That's true.
Esports, FIFA esports, so I definitely know what is going on. I'm hitting the wrong button here.
Man, it's out here raining. Folks out here still doing fireworks. I hear them.
Fireworks or they busting?
They busting in my neighborhood. Let me go get my. Man,
I remember them days, man. You go in the backyard, man. I finna let out this little clip, man. Pew, 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 pew.
Shooting in the dirt and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
One time for the fan every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. We got so much going on this season of One Time for the Fan. But our last segment before we go ahead and wrap it up with upcoming events and the shout outs is Mariota. Will Mariota start week 1? Right? And we'll get to this just real quick. Falcons fans, please chime in. But I talked about this a couple weeks ago on One Time for the Fan. I'll talk about this again tonight. Didn't have a segment about it, just spoke about it. But tonight, it's a little segment here. Mariota will start week 1. Falcons fans. Why do I believe Mariota will start week 1? Because he's the veteran, Falcons fans. They're not throwing the rookie to the Wolves week 1. If it was the Jets, if it was the Texans, if it was Texans, Jets, Seahawks, Browns, competition is a little bit more different when it comes to the training camp. But you have the Saints, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Browns. Still with our Alvin Kamara situation, he could be suspended. The Deshaun Watson situation, he could be suspended. You still have 3 solid, tough teams that you need a veteran quarterback to go in there with the game plan of knowing how the NFL is ran and having that veteran leadership with your former coach.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota, Arthur Smith back in Tennessee. But going over Marcus Mariota, right? 2015. 19 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,800 yards. 2016. 26 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 3,400 yards. 2017, 13 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 3,200 yards. 2018, 2,500 yards, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Yeah. 2019, 7 touchdowns, 2 TDs. Where I'm going with this is, regardless how good Ritter is, Mariota is still the veteran. He knows the scheme better. The day Matt Ryan was traded, literally 10 minutes later, the Mariota news came in.
Yeah. That was the first thing they thought about was getting Mariota, getting a replacement.
The second thing they probably thought about was, well, since Matt's gone, let's go get our mobile quarterback behind our veteran mobile quarterback. And they went ahead and they did that when they drafted Desmond Ritter. But don't think Desmond Ridder will start week 1. Will he play? I think he plays week 1 against the Saints. Because there's going to be some plays when you're running your 2nd and 1, ball on the 40, you just crossed the 50. Desmond Ridder has struck into the game.
Yeah. They might let him run it or hand it off. You never know.
Get the feel. Get the vibe.
Yep.
Get the energy. Get the fans to do this. As soon as Ridder gets in, hey, y'all, they go Ridder. So it's going to get you hyped up. But that one play or that 2 plays, 3 plays you might have, hell, you might do a series against the Saints. Mariota's still your quarterback. He's going to be your starting quarterback week 1. If he finishes that game healthy, he's your quarterback week 2. If he finishes that game healthy, he's your quarterback week 3. The change is not coming so early. And Falcon fans, stop asking for Mariota to get injured just to bring Ridder in the game. Yeah, he's been injured before. All right, cool. So a lot of other players. But I don't think the Falcons would have brought Mariota saying, oh, Mariota's definitely going to get injured. Yeah, he's going to get injured. And we're going to keep 2 quarterbacks on the roster, too. What is Falcon fans? The Falcons did their homework. Let's trust the organization. Mariota seems like he's healthy to go. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
He will get some time in the preseason. If he finishes the preseason healthy, he's going to be out there week 1. Training camp's coming up. Falcon fans don't think like that. But Mariota is going to be probably your starting quarterback for week 1. Bodie, please touch on it. Mariota or Ridder, your thoughts. You can agree or disagree. Do your thing. But I think Mariota is going to be the quarterback for week 1.
There's no reason to put Ridder out there, right, at first week. Like, there's just no real reason to rattle somebody's confidence like that. I think I've seen over the years that, even quarterbacks or players in general's confidence get rattled. They get thrown in the fire. And they got talent. You'll say somebody like let's just say a Josh Rosen. I know y'all remember him.
How can we forget?
He was thrown in the fire when he was in Arizona. He's like the 10th pick in the draft or whatnot. And that draft was weak with quarterbacks. But yeah, he drafted high because they needed a quarterback. And he could have went later in that draft. They threw him in the fire. I think his confidence was rattled. He has talent. But it just, he was thrown in the fire so quick, it just rattled his confidence. And I think it just kept going. Like, you just can't. Ridder was 3rd round draft pick for a reason. Not saying he's got the talent because we picked him in the 3rd round, but like he doesn't, he's got to develop. He's got intangibles to develop. He's got, things to work on. Like, he is a project. And that's what I heard a lot of people say he is. He is a project. But he's willing. He's a willing project. He's willing to learn. He said it himself. He's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. So, you just can't throw a man out there like, now, if he does get hurt, Mariota, which we're not wishing he does.
We do not.
Some people who wants Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud are probably wishing he get hurt, but I digress.
Sacrifice for Bryce, go down for Stroud is what they say.
Yeah, they're lame. Anyway, you got to do right by your core. You want
that shit is kind of lame enough. Sacrifice for Bryce, go down for Stroud. Take it all.
Yeah, boy. Like, stop it. Stop playing.
Trade up.
Yeah, stop playing, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, we want Ridder to be the franchise. We do. I mean, we put him on the website. We up here. They drafted him. They want him to be. The man was at Cincinnati. He played in big stages. He know the big stages. He's good. He's a good quarterback. He got the intangibles. He got the arm. He's got the legs. He's got the smarts. He's a smart guy. Yeah. Go look at the tape.
Yeah.
Go look at the tape.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's a project. You throw that veteran out there that's been battle tested and that knows the ropes and that knows the little ins and outs and stuff. That you can't throw a rookie out there who don't know that stuff yet. He's not there yet. He's not savvy with it. He's just not ready mentally. He's just not ready. You might think he's ready. Everybody ain't Russell Wilson.
That's true.
Okay. Everybody can't come out the third round and just be gunning day one. Russell's different. I'll tell you that guy is different. I like Russell Wilson because
We do
he's
hope Desmond
wired.
Ritter is going to be that different.
Yeah.
We need that quarterback who's going to be different than Mariota.
Yeah, I pray he's that different.
But
if he's that different, if he's
Yeah.
Russell Wilson different, okay. But that is once in a generation, it seems like. So, yeah, Mariota week 1, and it's the best thing to do.
So I'm perfectly fine. I mean, I remember when they drafted Matt, and we knew that he was the franchise in his first pass, and everybody was sitting there watching. It was a touchdown, and
Matt went
Falcons
second
got
overall.
that joy of seeing
Yeah,
a rookie
third
quarterback
overall.
start week 1 on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But Falcons fans, I'm sorry, but your rookie quarterback is not going to start week 1. I mean, it happened before with Matt. It's not going to happen this time. But he will play. He will play. He's not going to be riding the bench, just holding the clipboard with the head. Nah, he's going to play. I think he does play against the Saints, you know. But Mariota is going to be your veteran quarterback, your first down series guy. He's as soon as the game kicks off, Mariota's out there leading the team.
Yeah,
I mean that's our opinion. The Falcons will find out through training camp. We'll find out through the summer. We'll find out through preseason how it goes. But I do think the way that Matt left, and as soon as Matt left, the Mariota news came. Wasn't a day or 2 or 3 days after. It was the same day, like 30 minutes after they had the Colts situation.
Yeah, like before they traded him, they knew they had a backup plan. They was like, all right. Before they traded him, I guarantee you they had old boy on the phone already.
I mean, they spoke about how Arthur's been, you know, in contact with Mariota, just, you know, like the motivation type of thing, you know, texting them, hey, you know, hang in there, type of thing. Who knows what they talked about? But obviously, they didn't make a call that day. 20 minutes before Matt got traded and said, hey, Mariota, you ready? They've been, you know how that shit works.
They've been talking, yeah.
Behind the scenes stuff. They're not tampering or anything, but they had Mariota as a plan to say, well, I know we can get Mariota from Oakland once the Matt situation goes. Yeah, we can get Mariota. I know we can get him.
Yeah.
If they didn't want Mariota, they could have got their quarterback in the draft. That would have been your quarterback starting week 1.
Yeah.
And it would have been no Mariota in sight. They could have kept Rosen on the roster. Could have got a undrafted quarterback to bring in. You have 3 on the roster. Ritter's your guy. But no, they got Mariota. And they paid him like damn near almost close to a 2-year starting quarterback. A bridge fit.
They paid him a bridge quarterback's salary.
He's going to start your week 1. He's your veteran. Not to say he's going to get the mega deal, but that's just our opinion here on Mariota starting week 1.
Yeah.
One time for the fan, every Sunday, every Wednesday. We went over the hour mark, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Eric Parker, if Ritter went to Alabama or Georgia, he'd be starting. Eric, I tell you something. It could be Stetson Bennett from Georgia last year. If Stetson Bennett got drafted in the 3rd or 4th round, he on the bench too week 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Mariota or it's Bennett, and Bennett just won the national championship, hey, bro, you got the 3rd rounds too, bro. You still got to develop.
His name is Bennett, and he ain't in it.
But shout out to Eric Parker, man. Good to see all the Falcon fans tuning in tonight. We got a lot going on one time for the fan because we got some upcoming events. Wednesday, Bodie's Breakdown. Another segment of Bodie's Breakdown this Wednesday. So Falcon fans, tune in. Brian Edwards, Lorenzo Carter, Jalen Hawkins, Casey Hayward. Who knows what the Bodie's Breakdown will be this week? Yep. Could be a player, could be a game this season, could be a highlight, could be the red helmets. You never know. Just know that Bodie's going to break down something about the Atlanta Falcons. And it's always a good segment. It gives us some more information. It gets us hype for what's going on this year with the Falcons. So Bodie's Breakdown is this Wednesday. We'll be back with another show, 8 p.m. It's going to be fantastic. We're supposed to have a special guest coming up. Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, had it flip-flop. Bodie's Breakdown will start earlier this Wednesday. It's supposed to be 8:30, but we'll do it around 8:05, 8:10 when the show starts. Mm-hmm. We got Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour joining us. Falcons Fan Talk. He's going to be talking to us about the Tampa bus trip. He's going to be talking to us about the Carolina bus trip. And he just texted me the picture, the Rise Up Tour Family Fun Day coming up. Plus all other upcoming events for the Rise Up Tour. Rise Up Tour is going to be the premier meet and greet for away games. When you go to these away games, Friday night, Saturday night, man, we got some lineups for y'all. Shout out to Thomas for talking to some of these managers from these restaurants and these lounges and these coordinate these events. Shout out to the ambassadors who's been helping us out from Seattle to LA to Cincinnati. The Rise Up Tour Wednesday. Thomas Scott. You got to hear this, Falcons fans. The bus trip to Carolina. Right now, I think there's almost a full bus going to Carolina. It's a there and back trip because it's a Thursday game. So Thomas will let us know how that's working. The Saturday bus trip going to Tampa, coming back Sunday after the game. Thomas has been working on that. That bus trip is already settled. They got the bus and everything's taken care of. The price is out. The flyer's out. Also, the Rise Up Tour Family Fun Day. LA, Seattle, Cincinnati, Tampa, New Orleans. So many events going on with One Time for the Fan and the Rise Up Tour linking up this year. So you'll be seeing a lot of us. You feel what I'm saying? Training camp, July 29th. Damn, they are busting out there. There ain't no fireworks. They busting. I hear. I was about to get down for a second. I ain't know the thing.
Yeah, the duck.
Hey,
Boy.
Looking like some damn Keanu Reeves shit going on up in here. I'm about to go find the dog.
Oh, damn. Not the dog. We kill him over.
Fan. July 29th, the Friday. One Time for the Fan. We will be there. Falcons training camp. This Saturday, One Time for the Fan. We'll be right back there again for the training camp. And then the Rise Up Tour has the Family Fun Day. So much going on with One Time for the Fan. Please stay tuned to what we have in store for you all when the season starts. So much going on. The Falcons-Detroit game, as soon as the game is over, right here, we are going to be going live as soon as the game is over. I believe Eric Parker is supposed to be joining us for the first preseason game. You see that game or the one versus the Jets. I don't know if Eric's joining us on that one. But we're going to be here. We're going to just talk Falcons football, win or lose, no matter what happens. Every play, every deflection, every touchdown, every series, we'll have our notes ready. We'll be ready to go. So One Time for the Fan is your one-stop shop for Falcons content, Falcons news, Falcons chat. Bring your thoughts. Bring your friends. Bring everybody to the channel. Please vent with us. Like Bodie. I like how Bodie does that. He's been doing that since the draft, since the first episode of One Time for the Fan. He's been doing that, yo.
I get that from Dave Chappelle. You know, he doing he be like Rick James. He like,
yeah. Got the ring on too. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. But yeah, so many upcoming events for One Time for the Fan. This Wednesday's episode, Bodie's Breakdown, Thomas M. Scott from the Rise Up Tour. We got a lot to talk about. We'll talk some Falcons football with Thomas, but it's mostly about the Rise Up Tour upcoming events. So many people in the Rise Up Tour group has been asking questions, and they want to know, where is this meet and greet? Where do I fly into this airport? How do I, arrange these dinner plans? Man, we got so much to talk about. And we're not travel agents, but we turn up for the Falcons fan base. So when we go out of town on these trips, Bodie, you'll see it's like an itinerary of shit we have to do. Also of having fun. That's the most important thing, is having fun. But,
absolutely,
to meet up over here for a breakfast, or to meet here for Top Golf, or go to the, museum, whatever it is. We have a lot of events that we set up. So, yes, the Rise Up Tour show is Wednesday. And, of course, we'll be speaking to more members of the Rise Up Tour as well. But Falcons fans, of course, we went over the hour mark, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Bodie, 3,000 co-host with the most. Do you have any shout-outs, sir?
Yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody tuning in tonight, man. Y'all been coming with it. Y'all motivate me. Y'all pump me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. Shout out to all the fans out here. Shout out to the Falcons. That's why we here, man. We do it for them. We talk about them, man. We so passionate, and we just want to see the best out of our team. You know what I'm saying? That's why we here. That's why we here, man. Shout out to One Time for the Fan. That's what we do.
So, also, just want to let you guys know about the upcoming events. During the season this year, we got Carlo Jimenez from Pac-12 Network. He's going to be back with us week 5 to talk about the Falcons San Francisco report. So he'll be joining us with that. Kyle J. Andrews. I don't know if Bodie's going to be there, but I'll be in Baltimore at the Falcons-Ravens game Christmas Eve. So I'll be linking up with Kyle J. Andrews. He'll be talking Falcons with us, Falcons-Ravens, because he's a Ravens fan. Of course, we're going out there to support the Falcons and to see the Falcons beat the Ravens, spoil their Christmas. So shout out to Kyle. Shout out to Carlo. We have some other rookie reports coming up. I'll make that announcement shortly once I get everything locked in, but it's looking like it's going to be a promise. So I'm not too worried about that. But shout out to everybody who's been tuning in tonight. Shout out to everybody who's jumped into the chat. Lisa Shepard, Dave, everybody else. If I forgot your name, it's not because, I'm over here drinking that good Tito's. But it's too many people to remember right now. But yes, Falcons fans, we are talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday. We bring that positive energy to the platform here. We want y'all to get excited about the season. We want you guys to be ready. We want you guys to feel good. Falcons win, Falcons lose. We'll talk about it. We're going to be Falcon fans for life. So we're going to have this podcast here so you guys can enjoy it. Once again, shout out to the fam. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting One Time for the Fan. Shout out to all the subscribers, all my friends, everybody who's been supporting the movement. So with that being said, going to go ahead and wrap it up here. One time for the Atlanta Falcons. About to go ahead and win us the Super Bowl this year.
Yes, sir.
One time for our new punter, Bradley Pinion.
Welcome to the team.
Will he make the roster? Probably.
Probably.
Can he kick it from end zone to end zone? We'll find out. Hopefully we'll get in that situation, but
on the next
episode we'll discuss. One time for the fan. One time for Arthur Smith. No need to be worried, Coach. You're good.
Yeah.
Carolina. Sorry, Matt Rule.
Matt Rule. Ugh. Yeah.
It's getting ugly out here.
Really? That's a hot seat.
One time for all the fans who are going to be a part of the home field advantage this year, that hostile environment. Get loud. Be proud of it.
Change the narrative.
Change the narrative, Falcons fans.
Let's do it.
One time for Marcus Mariota. One time for all the Falcons who's going to be helping us, have a better record this season, man. We got to get better. It starts July 29th. It starts July 19th when the rookies report. But then when the veterans report, it really gets going. So Falcons fans, get ready. One time for the fans, going to bring you as much content as we can. And please tune in every Wednesday, every Sunday. I am your host, Jack Spade, for Bodie 3000. Bodie's Breakdowns on Wednesday. Can't wait. Can he kick it? Yes, he can.
Oh, man.
That's a classic right there.
Bob the Builder. Bob the Kicker.
Shout out to Lisa Shepard. I'm your host, Jack Spade, for Bodie 3000. For Boo Man, who is still painting that roof. We'll find out.
It's a big roof.
It rained today, too. So,
yeah.
I'm your host, Jack Spade. One time for the fan. We're back on Wednesday. See y'all.